Hello, this is Phil Parker, and I'd like to describe to you a new methodology we're using at INSEAD in our executive education and MBA programs to teach machine learning and artificial intelligence. Suppose someone walks into your room and asks you to develop a strategy leveraging machine learning and artificial intelligence. You'll go to Google, type in a few keywords, and be bombarded with so much jargon that you'll be wondering whether or not it's feasible, and the presentation's in 1 or 2 weeks. What you really need is an affordable solution that allows you to master the subject and do it quickly. We were given this problem from a CEO of a multinational firm who wanted to bring his entire staff up to speed. So, what did I do? I went to Sam Manzer, who got his PhD in computational quantum chemistry at Berkeley, and said, "Sam, I've got a challenge for you. Let's see if we can tackle this." So we decided on a philosophy where speed was critical. In a traditional program, you might spend a year of computer science learning the basics and programming languages. After that year, you get to an intermediate level, which might last another year. Only a small group of people actually achieve learnings in AI and ML, especially people in master's or PhD programs. The rest of us don't really have time to go through all of that process, and instead, we decided to ask ourselves, was it possible to condense the entire first year into 1 or 2 hours? Just the minimal amount of code required to get you to the next level. That next level, another 4 or 6 hours, gives you access to libraries, how to pull code, use code, create something useful from code. And then from there, another 6 to 10 hours, and you're in the middle of AI and ML. The big trick was making it accessible to people who have absolutely no background in computer science or coding, people with liberal arts degrees, managers, executives, engineers, those who want to know just enough to become a leader in this field. Before making this approach generally available, we decided to test it on a number of audiences. The first were board members and C-suite members. It was very well received despite these people never necessarily having the benefit of coding in their previous careers. We then went to different functional managers, finance, marketing, human resources. Again, the same results. People were able to pick up the concepts very easily and very quickly. Then we expanded it to people that would be a bit more critical, engineers, consultants, entrepreneurs, with the similar feedback. Government people in the United Nations and elsewhere. Finally, to our surprise, people who had already been coders also benefited because they wanted to migrate from pure coding to being more strategic planners in this space. In closing, I'd like to share with you a few stories of implementation. The first is an MBA student who simply used machine learning to forecast his own company's stock price, and he used oil market data in order to do so. He thanked me in an email, and I regretted the fact that he did not share his model with me, which would have been quite interesting. The second was a person working for an international organization in the field, and he had just told me that many people had proposed previous applications using artificial intelligence, but given his background, he was a bit too hesitant to implement such things. Once he knew how easy Python and R were, he then decided to approve these new approaches. And the last one is a multinational firm decided to give the platform out to 1,000 employees just in order to find out who might be gifted in this area. And out of the blue, employees who had never been identified previously as being gifted in this area were identified and then given responsibilities in building the company of the future for this particular organization. If you feel like your organization or you might benefit from this, do feel free to reach out to me at the information below. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.